Hello everybody, welcome to your Tuesday Tech Tip. Today I'm going to talk about MyBib, a digital citation tool that was shared last week by Karen Melsky. To find MyBib in your Gmail, click on the app launcher, scroll down to the bottom and you will find MyBib right here. Give it a click. First thing that I recommend that you do when you arrive on the MyBib page is you click up here and create an account. And just create an account with your school Google ID. It links seamlessly, and you will have your email sitting up here. The next thing you're going to want to do before you get started is go to add-ons and click on add-ons and add the Chrome extension. To begin, before you start creating citations, please note the style. Currently it defaults to MLA8. If you do not want to use MLA8, there are a variety of different styles to cite here, so please feel free to browse through there. And we're going to start with a citation, but to do that, let's create a new project. So you should have your students organize their citations in projects. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to give my project a name. I'm going to call it Stuff on the Web. So now I have a clear workspace here, and I'm going to add a citation. So I'm going to want to cite this YouTube video. So I'm going to grab the link, Command copy, create citation. I'm going to click video. I'm going to Command V and paste it in. I'm going to say search, and it pops right up here. And good thing to note is one of my favorite things about MyBib so far is that it's helps students identify credibility. And right now it says probably credible, and it gives some information as to why. We'll get more into that with the extension in a minute. If you are happy with that video that it pulled up, you can just click on it and it will go to the next step. Another great feature, it identifies information that is missing. It doesn't have an author and prompts you, do you know the author? Well, I happen to know the author, so I can add that in, increasing the credibility of my video. You can also click on this person icon here and you can change it to an organization being the author versus a person. You can add another video author if you'd like to. And I'm going to say next, and it creates the citation, or at least looks through all the information. You can say I accessed it today if you like, or the date you accessed it. You can also annotate if you choose, and then you get a preview of the citation at the bottom. You can click Save. And then there's your first citation. So if you want to get an in-text citation, first of all, you can see that there is a preview of the citation right here. You go to the end of your entry and push this little icon, Copy in-text citation. Let's look at what we can do with the extension. And, well, I want to cite this for my works cited, so I go up to my extension, I click, and first of all, first thing, of course, you see is a rating of the credibility. It says this source is probably credible, and if you want to know why, you can click on it, and it gives you more information. This document contains the vital pieces of information to make it credible, but we couldn't verify the quality of the publisher, so it identifies why it may not be credible. It's excellent information to have our students think about. Here you can just directly copy the citation details if you'd like. You can edit them, and you can also scroll down a bit and you can even get an in-text citation right there. If you want to add it to your project, then obviously you just click Save to Project and it will save to the project that is open. Let's have a look at a few other websites. If I go to this BBC site, I click on my extension, it tells me this source is credible. So it does show confidence, so I can click as to why. BBC News is a relatively unbiased news source with high standards and a great source to cite. Do be aware that this is a value judgment here. One more website I would like to point out here. Altered Dimensions, a little bit sketchy looking. I'm going to click on my extension, and it tells me this source might be credible. So it's adding some doubt. I can click on. We couldn't find any authors. Check the source for yourself. We may have missed. If the publisher is recognizable, then it's probably still okay to use. So it explains why there is doubt cast on this website. again, which is an excellent tool for our students to be using. That's how you use the extension. Going back to MyBib and our page here, a couple of things you should know about. Of course, you can make those, the works cited shareable. You can turn it sharing settings on. It gives you a link. You can send it via email. And so again, great feature to know about for sharing. But the key feature here is that it creates a works cited list. So you can click download works cited, and it links beautifully with Google Drive. So you can just simply click Google Drive. When you initially do this, it will ask for access to your drive. But since I've already done that, it tells me that it's saved to Google Drive, and it gives me the name, which is my stuff on the web. So if I go to Google Drive, and in my recents, there it is. And we can just have a look at what that looks like. There we go. We have a works cited list created. In terms of creating different kinds of citations, here's an interesting trick if you'd like. For example, if you have a student who has a book, what they can do is if they search the title of the book and they say ISBN, you can source out the ISBN for a book. And so I did that for the Innovator's Mindset, and I can get the ISBN off of Amazon. I can just simply copy it. I can pop back in here and I can paste it in, search, and there I have my citation, including a credible judgment. And also just point out here, there are sometimes, this one says proceed with caution, and again, it says why. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to add it into my citation list. And of course, you can add journal articles as well. So if you can do the same trick if you have the DOI. Of course, you can always enter anything manually. And you also have the option when you create a citation that you can add a whole different variety of kinds of documents, including a song, a legal bill of great. So it's got a fantastic range, artwork of things that you can cite. So it doesn't have any limitations. You can also drag a PDF in here. So if you have a document, particularly a scholarly article, you can drag them in here as well. So there is a lot of power in this tool, considering that it's free. I really think this is a great tool that we should be sharing with our students and teaching them how to use, and particularly because of the analytics. I don't guarantee that those analytics are perfect, but it definitely prompts students to question the sites that they are choosing. And I'm definitely going to be introducing this to my 7th graders. All right, that's your Tuesday Tech Tip for this week.